It's finally happening. The foraging update is out on the main server. I never thought this day would come. Yeah. I don't know, it's gonna be difficult not to have the foraging update to make fun of, Foraging update's not out yet. Anyway, I mean, most people already know what's gonna be in this update because the alpha's been out so extensively for so long and a lot of changes have been made and kind of most people are in the loop. Oh, we're already getting the XP. I guarantee the park has not looked like this for quite a while. Like, look how many people are here. Now at the moment, we're just kind of going through these, these tasks. And at the same time, we're actually getting some base foraging armor, which is quite nice. Look at these trousers. For those of you who don't really know, you have to complete the regular foraging tasks that you're given by these NPCs. It's all prompted to actually get to the new area. Now we've got Kelly's t-shirt. Wow. I think I already have this and it's maxed. But oh well. This game feels so weird without shaders. I can't even express, and I'm using bad lighting. I really probably need to sort out some mods. Melody shoes. I believe they changed this part of the quest line. Because previously I didn't have to collect jungle logs at all, which is kind of interesting. Mulbert was actually on this island here, not the jungle island. Anyway, let's just talk to him. And you had to place the traps on the other island too. Interesting. Okay, there we go. And I believe now we should actually be able to go over to Galatea. Yeah, they definitely changed how that whole questline works at the end. But we're here, finally. Let's get to the heart of the forest. It just feels so weird that this is actually Skyblock. It just doesn't feel like Skyblock at all. I don't know why. Not in a bad way, but yeah. But just before we go any further at the moment, we're actually trying to beat the population of Andorra with subscribers. The population of Andorra is around about 80,000 people. Once we reach 80,000 subscribers, we'll be visiting Andorra and we'll be able to claim that we have more subscribers than the population of the whole country, which would be pretty cool, so make sure to subscribe to make that happen. Also, if you are planning on purchasing anything from the Hypixel store, make sure to use code NITROS, it gets yourself 5% off. You should join the Discord server, it's linked in the description of this video. We have for slayers and dungeon carries, so if you need carries or want to carry and make some coins, make sure to join. So there we go, we now need to do a few more objectives. I think first we should start attribute transferring all of our expensive stuff to see what we actually get. Okay, so here we've got some Godroll Crimson armor that we're going to go ahead and attribute transfer. So the feathers really not stack. The feathers actually not stack because this is going to be... The feathers don't stack. Why would the feathers not stack though? Anyway, let's just get some more feathers. And can we even fit all of these in our remaining inventory space? I don't think we can. I think we're going to have to spend some first, to be honest. Now I've got to decide what I want to get with these feathers. If you don't know, basically these feathers are compensation for losing Godroll attributes, and in turn they basically give you progress towards an RNG meter. So here we're going to fill our experimentation RNG meter. Oh, I think everything's crashing in price already. I've put all of those feathers from this armor into to the experimentation table meter. I wanted to see what isn't the best thing I could possibly buy, so I'm trying to figure out what's the most expensive still in the bazaar. I think it's power 7. We should be able to get, yeah, quite a few. Well, that's power 6. I really don't want to do that. That would have been bad. Yeah, we should be able to get 6, almost 7 power. That's only like, I don't know. Everything's kind of dropping. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I've still got other god rolls to actually salvage too. So we can claim one of our power 7s. Oh, well, one of our tier 7s, should I say. The thing is, it's kind of difficult to say what's even best to go for at the moment because everything's fluctuating in price so much. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. There's a good chance that I probably wasn't best putting a lot of it into the experimentation table and I should have put it into something else. Anywho, let's see what happens if I went to insta-sell this right now. 88 mil, 90 mil. I could do that 6 more times just from my Crimson Armor. So the compensation I got from my Crimson Armor, well, actually was probably somewhere between 600 to 700 million coins, which is actually okay, because that's probably around about the amount of money that I would have paid extra to get that god roll. So that's not bad really at all. Anyway, we're really here for foraging and hunting. Bro, we're already leveling up. I don't know, it just feels a bit surreal for this to actually be on the main server. I keep saying it, but I don't really know. That's just literally how it feels. Like, I don't even feel like this is real. Like, I feel like I'm playing some weird version of Skyblock in an alternate realm. One thing I do know is it's going to be so much XP, not just from foraging, but also from attributes. I can't wait to start grinding. Over the next few days, I'm going to try and get up as high as I can in terms of levels. And also, this whole questline in here, once you've already done it on the alpha, kind of gets a bit tedious, you know, just having to click through everything. You already know majority of the things that you're being told. Now, I've seen a lot of people panicking, saying, oh, I've not got a tree capitator for the update. Like, should I be worried? Is it going to be really high in price? And the answer is just simply no. Because there's already, I mean, the tree cap was already so easy to get, and they've actually made it even easier to craft. A tree cap's 1.9 mil, but I guarantee over the next few days that is going to crash and it's going to be like a mil again. 1.9 mil is still really, 1.9 mil is really not bad anyway, regardless. Perfect citrine gemstones are up in price again. Almost 24 million coins for an insta-buy, which is pretty high. Still not sure what the obsession is with obsidian and enchanted obsidian with foraging recipes. Seems like you still need some here. But I think overall now, the thing is this update's been on the alpha for so long that all the bugs and all of the little things that they've needed to iron out, they've kind of already done it. Which means that just logging on and coming straight over here onto this new island, even though it's on a new version of Minecraft and whatnot and so many different features, even though it doesn't quite feel like Skyblock, it feels so well-rounded and complete. It's really nice. And of course, you can't forget it's not just foraging that we've got. We've got a whole other skill. We've got hunting as well, which is also a huge part of this island. Granted, they do kind of merge between each other at some point. Now, there's so many new things in this update. It's kind of overwhelming and it's kind of difficult to even know where to start, what you should do. Should you forage? Should you hunt? Should you do other things? So the first thing you should do is, if you have god roll stuff, definitely claim all of those feathers before things crash more in price, because they will. It's inevitable. And at the end of the day, I think there's kind of a bit of something for everyone in this update. It's not just foraging, hunting. You've also got the foraging contest, similar to the farming contest. You've got the equivalent of a Heart of the Mountain tree to work through. You've got to see it like that. I mean, I've been waiting to get foraging 50 for so long that it now just makes sense to go straight for 60, and it actually just make more sense to do than the old foraging. It's probably one of the most monumental days in the history of Skyblock, just because of how anticipated this update is. And once you've played a bit of it, let me know in the comments. Is it what you expected? Does it live up to expectations? Was it worth the hype, and so on? And also, what do you think of the whole new version of Minecraft situation as well? Because I know a lot of people feel pretty strongly about that either way. But honestly, because there's so much to do and it's so overwhelming, I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of running around in circles. I really need to crack on and start progressing, especially if I want to get 440 and probably 450 pretty quickly. I need to get siphoning things, and I need to do everything. I don't want to do that though, because I want to save that for my my levels video, because, well, this is going to be a ton of XP. Damn, we're already getting a game update. Maybe that's a sign. Say one thing I have noticed with playing Skyblock in a newer version is that things don't, apart from when you're outside the foraging update, it just doesn't feel quite right. Things like just simply moving items around my inventory becomes really annoying to do. Do you see what's going on here? Every time I try to move something, it's weird. Especially when you're moving kind of like armor around, it gets especially buggy for me. It's usually, yeah, see what I mean? It's like it takes me a few times to actually move items, which is actually quite interesting, because you would probably expect that more from an older version of Minecraft, not to run quite as smooth. Now, what is nice to see is level 100 foraging pets have actually dropped in price a little bit. They were basically 100 million coins not long ago, but now they're down to like 70. All in all, pretty damn cool. I'm happy it's finally out, and it's time to get over being overwhelmed and actually just start grinding it. Let me know what you think of it all in the comments. Keep your eyes out in the next couple of days, because there will be like a big progression video of this new update dropping, included in the levels video. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.